Hello student, good morning. We are begin with chapter first chemical reaction and equation, and last I teach you about the displacement and double displacement reaction. Displacement reactions are the reaction in which the most reactive element replace least reactive element from its solution. But there is a little change in the displacement reaction. Last time I told you that when zinc it react with copper sulfate solution, it form the zinc sulfate and it replace the copper. Zinc is highly reactive, it replace the copper from its solution. Copper sulfate is blue solution. When the zinc it react with sulfate, it form the zinc sulfate ZnSO4, which is actually colorless. So make a correction that when zinc it react with copper sulfate solution, it forms ZnSO4 and CO. That copper sulfate is blue in color and ZnSO4 is colorless, it is not green. Is it clear? Okay. Now then displacement reaction, we actually studied about the double displacement reaction that I teach you, that all double displacement reactions are not precipitate reaction. The double displacement reaction are also ionic reaction, and actually I teach you about activity 1.2, that is in your reader, and this activity is said that the mixture of the two solution lead second is actually a valency of lead, means Pb plus 2, and nitrate NO3 minus, means lead second Pb plus 2 and NO3 minus. When both react, now it is form plus minus neutral valency interchange Pb NO3 whole twice. It is actually formula of lead second nitrate, PbNO3 lead nitrate, means the solution of lead nitrate and potassium iodide when mixed, what happen? When lead nitrate it react with potassium iodide, lead nitrate react with potassium iodide Ki. Lead nitrate it is aqueous in form, potassium iodide it is aqueous in form. It is actually a double displacement reaction because here the two compound lead nitrate and potassium iodide react, in which the highly reactive potassium is highly reactive than lead. So potassium it replaces the lead from its solution, and lead it moves toward the potassium and it forms lead react with iodine and it form the PbI2. It form the PbI2 lead iodide plus potassium nitrate KNO3, PbI2 plus KNO3. Now the lead iodide is insoluble solid, which is actually called precipitation. The color of lead iodide is yellow, means in this reaction when lead nitrate it react with potassium iodide, it form the lead iodide PbI2, which is actually the yellow precipitation, and it form the potassium nitrate, which is soluble or aqueous in form. Balance the reaction. Lead nitrate, in which the group of nitrate is 2 and here the nitrate group is single, so we write a common number to balance the nitrate group. If I am writing here the 2, now the nitrate group are balanced, but the number of potassiums are 2, potassium atoms are 2, so here also balance the potassium by writing a common number 2. When we writing here the 2 for potassium, it is a common for iodine also, and now we check the iodine at the right hand side, it is also the I2, it means the number of iodine is 2. Now it is called a balanced equation. and it is actually a double displacement reaction, or it is called the PPT reaction, precipitate reaction. So this activity is said that when the lead nitrate and the potassium iodide mixed, what was the color of precipitate formed? The color of precipitation is yellow. Can you name the compound precipitate? Yes, the precipitate compound is lead iodide, PbI2. Write the balanced chemical equation for this reaction. The balanced chemical reaction is lead nitrate react with potassium iodide. It forms the lead iodide and potassium nitrate. Clear? Is this also a double displacement reaction? Yes, it is a double displacement reaction, because in double displacement reaction, one compound is in insoluble solid and another one is soluble. So potassium nitrate is soluble in form and lead iodide is insoluble solid, which is called precipitate substance. That's why it is actually a double displacement reaction. Is it clear? Okay. Now we studied about the another example. For example, when barium chloride, it react with H2SO4. Barium chloride react with H2SO4, sulfuric acid. Barium chloride, sulfuric acid. Now what happened? When barium chloride react with sulfuric acid, it form the replacement of ion, exchanges of ion. Hydrogen, it replaces the barium, and barium, it moves toward the hydrogen. So hydrogen and chlorine, it react and it form HCl, hydrochloric acid, and barium and sulfate, it react and it form BaSO4, barium sulfate. Balance the equation. The number of chlorine atom is 2, the number of hydrogen atom is 2. At the right hand side, it is single, so we write the common number 2 for the hydrogen and chlorine. Barium is only a single atom, sulfate group is single, and here the barium and sulfate is single. Now it is a balanced equation. Barium chloride is aqueous in form, H2SO4 is aqueous in form. Barium sulfate, it is a solid substance. It means the barium sulfate is a precipitate substance, and the color of barium sulfate is white. It means white precipitate is formed when barium chloride react with H2SO4 and it form the hydrochloric acid, which is aqueous. Means it is another example of double displacement reaction. One more, silver nitrate, AgNO3. Silver, Ag plus, nitrate NO3 minus, it form the AgNO3, silver nitrate. When it react with sodium chloride, it means the solution of silver nitrate react with the solution of sodium chloride. Now what happened? AgNO3, silver nitrate, is compound in form, sodium chloride is compoundary in form. According to the reactivity series, we know that the sodium is highly reactive than silver. If we writing here the reactivity series, potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, copper, mercury, silver, gold, platinum, silver. The number of silver is later than the sodium, means sodium is highly reactive. It replaces the silver. So the sodium ion, it replaces the silver ion, and silver, it moves at the place of the sodium ion. Now what happened? When sodium, it react with nitrate group, it form the NaNO3, sodium nitrate, and chlorine react with silver and it form the AgCl, silver chloride. NaNO3, sodium nitrate, is aqueous solution, and AgCl, silver chloride, is solid. It means it is a precipitate substance. The color of AgCl is white, means a white precipitation is formed when the silver nitrate react with sodium chloride. A white color solid substance is formed which is called AgCl, white precipitation. And we know that in earlier my video I explained you the black and white photography. It means the photo decomposition reaction, in which I told you when the silver chloride exposed in sunlight, which is actually white color powder, when it exposed in sunlight, now what happened? It turned into gray silver and it released the chlorine gas. So silver chloride, it is white precipitate substance in double displacement reaction. Now in my next video lecture, I teach you about the oxidation reduction reaction and corrosion rancidity. Okay, thank you.